Just hello, friends. Hello. We had some. Hold on, just a sec. Hello. We had some technical difficulties on Tuesdays. Always still learning here, but we have reached the end of the Bija mantra section, I should say, or series. Let's call it that. I'm just turning my phone off. Which I should have done before. We were in danger of perhaps having other issues, technical issues. So hopefully we don't have those. And just taking a deep breath, right? Taking it all in. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Marie Young, and this is my stress management series that has to do with chanting, specifically the Bija mantras. And we've been doing it for the last few weeks, 7 weeks, 6 or 7 weeks. And tonight we're going to see Artie good yawning. We're going to do the resonant sounds and the Bija mantra sounds all together, so you can experience that for yourself. So to begin, the Thursday evening ones, go ahead and close your eyes. The Thursday evening ones are really just a nervous system reset, a way to ease into the weekend. Excuse me. And just reset from the week. Many different ways to do this, and we'll be exploring that on this channel among other techniques that we do. One way that I have found particularly powerful is this resonant sound and Bija mantra sound chanting. So just get comfortable where you are. Excuse me. Place your feet on the floor, flat if you can. And allow your breath just to be where it is right now. So you inhale, you exhale, and just enjoy that for a moment. Closing your eyes helps you. To start a relaxation process. And if you think about it, it makes sense. If you are in a place where you feel safe enough to close your eyes, then it sends the message that you can relax further. And just take a moment to feel your sitting bones connect with your seat. Excuse me. Must have really needed this if the yawning and the eyes watering have already started. If you're barefoot, or even if you're not, stretch your toes, take a moment to roll out your ankles and your feet, and just place those feet back on the floor and really feel the connection to the earth. Place your hands comfortably in your lap. Allow your jaw to be a little bit slack, just a little bit open. Notice if you're pitching forward, you want to come on back. I would call this sort of teasing the spine, where you just find the Excuse me, the place that feels really good for your spine to be. Your shoulder blades are going to come onto the back. And inhale and exhale. So we'll start with the resonant sounds. Remember, the resonant sounds are the clearing sounds. There's 7 of them, one for each chakra. And, some chakras can be deficient, some can be too active. And if that's the case, these resonant sounds can really go in and clear out, can kind of equalize. They clear things out, perhaps clear blockages, or if it's too active, they sort of dial it back energetically, that chakra, so that, here we go, excuse me. I hope you're yawning too. I'm not the only one yawning. So that you have sort of a cleansed chakra palette, if you will, that you can lay the Bija mantra chants over and stimulate the chakras in a good way, so that all the chakras are firing, on all cylinders. And just a reminder, the chakra system is a blueprint for psychological wholeness. It addresses many, or if not really all, of the 7 major endocrine glands in the endocrine system. And while it is an energetic phenomenon, the chakra system, because it kind of lies in the energetic body, because we use sound here, sound causes vibration, and that vibration can be very healing to those glands and healing psychologically and energetically in those areas. For example, if you're, having a hard time, you're a spiritual creative person, and you have difficulty paying your rent, rent, housing is a survival piece, right? So you could work on chanting Lam, which is connected to the root chakra, and that is instinct for survival. And just notice and journal, do that for a week, and notice what comes up in your life, what downloads you get from the creative matrix, from the loving universe, to help you with that, just as an example. So let's begin, and it may take you just a little bit to follow along, but you'll pick it up. So I'm just going to start here. So we begin with O, and then just follow along until you know what they are. Oh, excuse me, I'm gonna do this a little bit differently. I'll show you. Inhale. O, oo, ah, a, e, ing. O, oo, ah, a, e, ing. Inhale. O, oo, ah, a, e, ing. Inhale. O, oo, ah, a, e, O, oo, ah, a, e, That is like sing. Inhale. O, U, A, E, Inhale. O, U, A, E, O, U, A, E, excuse me, O, U, A, E, If you're yawning, that's great. Just pick up where you can. You may notice you're salivating a little bit. It's also a sign it's working. Inhale. O, U, A, E, So just pause there for a moment. Notice what's going on. Perhaps you were swallowing a lot. Maybe your eyes are watering. Maybe you yawned. Maybe you didn't. Maybe you just feel a little clearer in your head. I heard someone say that one of their practices was like a leaf blower for their mind. It just blew out the leaves to where there was peace. The leaves in their mind were the thoughts, right? And this just helped blow those thoughts out gently to allow for peace. So let's do that again. One more time. Inhale. O, U, A, E, 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 So that's 5. We're doing 8. These next 3, when you're doing the sound, see if you can connect it to the area of the chakra. So your first chakra, second, third, all the way up to the 7th. So just to remind you, the first is deep in the pelvis, the perineum. The second is the sacral chakra, 3 inches below the belly button. The third is the navel, right? Feeling it there. The 4th is the heart. 5th is the throat. 6th is the third eye. Actually, deep in the... Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Didn't sleep well last night, sorry. Deep in the center of the brain. And then the 7th is the crown chakra, near, a little bit up. And you can think of it as that place on the top of your head, but it's corresponds to the pituitary gland, which is very close to the pineal gland. So deep in the brain. So on these last three, really try to feel those areas. Don't think too much about it, but if you can, that'd be great. So here we go. O, U, A, E, ng. O, U, A, E, ng. O, U, A, E, ng. All right. Perhaps you just feel more relaxed, hopefully. Just feeling better. All right. Now we'll do the Bija mantras. Again, notice if you can tie these, when you're saying the sound, and sound always comes on the exhale. It's hard to make a sound when you're inhaling. So that's why we inhale first and then, do the sounds on the exhale. But notice if you can tie it to, the individual chakras along the spine and up in the head. Inhale. Lam, vam, ram, yam, hum, sham, 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 Excuse me. Lam, vam, ram, yam, hum, sham, 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 Lam vam ram yam hum sham om. Lam vam ram yam hum sham om. Lam lam vam ram yam hum sham om. Lam vam ram yam hum sham om. Next, we're going to do just a couple of rounds of ohms. If you do nothing else, and you look online and you can verify this, Om as a mantra is a beautiful, beautiful thing. So inhale. Just be in the experience you've created. Inhaling and exhaling. Feeling sensation in the head, maybe in the heart, in the pelvis, along the spine. You can stay here. You can continue with the Om chanting or the individual seed sound chanting, resonant sounds, whatever works for you. If you're ready to come out of it, just roll out your ankles and your wrists. You can roll out your shoulders. Whatever feels good organically to your body right now. And rub your hands together. Place your right hand over your heart, your left hand over your right. This is mudra, seal of love and acceptance, self-love and acceptance. I like to do this before bed as I'm going to sleep. So thank you so much for being here for this series on Bija mantras and resonant sounds. I invite you to explore them further. I have a course that I offer on them that it goes into more detail than we've done here. That should be in the show notes below, or not show notes, but the episode notes below. And I thank you so, so much for being here. If you like what you're seeing, please do hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you know whenever we release the next video. We're here usually Tuesdays at 9 a.m. Central and Thursdays at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time in America. So thank you again, as always. So glad you're here. And namaste. Have a great evening. Thanks.